So when he continued to not leave and was trying to go to every door of the van, I quickly got around the corner, called the cops, and then from there I drove. Yeah, I'm a little bit shaken up right now.
This right here is a YouTuber named Sarah, who in September of 2021 uploaded a video titled Scariest Night Inside a Van on her channel Sarah Dungo. Her channel mainly showcases her outdoor explorations throughout the United States while traveling in her camper van. The videos usually emphasize the beauty of nature and have a relaxed and pleasant vibe. However, in this particular video that was far from the truth. In the video, Sarah was coming back from a 2-day camping trip in the forest and was on her way to Asheville, North Carolina. Upon arriving, she spent the day exploring the city and chose to spend the night in the parking lot of a restaurant. As night falls, the restaurant began to close, the parking lot gradually emptied, leaving her all alone. While she was getting her dinner ready, she suddenly heard someone knocking on the outside of her van. This is when things started to take a very disturbing turn.
Know her, please leave me be.
Fuck your camera, man. You know that's
I'm safe right now, but I just had my first knock on the door. That was not the cops. I was in the middle of cooking dinner, so I had my cooktop out, you know, propane hose attached and everything. And then he's just bangs on my side door right here. I first turn off all the lights, turn all the sounds off so I can hear what's going on in case it is the cops and I need to like talk to them. It wasn't, and then he banged on this door right here, the double doors, and that's when I got really nervous. So when he continued to not leave and was trying to go to every door of the van, I quickly unhooked my propane. So I got around the corner, called the cops, and then from there I drove. Yeah, I'm a little bit shaken up right now.
After this strange encounter, Sarah decided to leave and spend the night somewhere else. Later in the video, Sarah gave a detailed update on everything that had just happened, mentioning that the man might have been under the influence. Prior to her recording, he had knocked on her window and told her to get out of her car, strongly believing she was someone he had been dating at the restaurant and claimed that she had broken his heart. When Sarah denied being that person, he insisted that he had seen her van parked outside multiple times and continued to urge her to get out of her car to prove she wasn't the woman. Fortunately, Sarah wisely chose to stay inside her vehicle and safely left the parking lot.
I was just woken up because I heard a car pull up, and as soon as I drew the curtains back, they drove off. Like, what, they just think that there's just some random van parked here that they might be able to break into, or it's a little bit freaky.
In February of 2024, a YouTuber named Sean uploaded a pretty disturbing video titled "A Stranger Locked Me Inside My Van" on his channel Love Sundays. He frequently uploads footage of his solo stealth camping experiences in his camper van. In this video, Sean decided to stealth camp in the woods somewhere in the UK. He begins the video by parking his van alongside the road and then heads into the woods to explore. After wandering for a while, Sean returns to his van to prepare dinner and decides to go to bed around 9 p.m. However, at 3 in the morning, he is awakened by the sound of a car approaching his van, and this is when things begin to take a turn for the worse for Sean.
Car's just pulled up, and it sounds like they're walking around the van.
I was just woken up because I heard a car pull up. It was at the front of the van, and as soon as I drew the curtains back, they drove off. Like, what, they just think that there's just some random van parked here that they might be able to break into, or I don't know. But it's a little bit freaky, but I don't want somebody breaking in thinking there's no one in here, because that would be a right pain. Hopefully I'll get a good night's sleep.
Upon hearing footsteps approaching his van, Sean quickly drew back the curtains. To his surprise, when he leaned out the window to investigate, the car immediately drove away, leaving him alone for the remainder of the night. Believing he was safe, Sean decided to go back to sleep. However, it wasn't until the following morning that he discovered what they had done to his van.
I slept surprisingly well, considering after that car pulled up outside and then drove off, I didn't hear anything else for the rest of the night. So from then I actually slept all right. Right, well, I think we should at least go outside and see how miserable the weather is. My door's stuck. What the actual see that? I don't even think I can shut the door now. So when I said I got left alone last night, it doesn't look like I did get left alone, does it? I didn't even hear anyone out on the side door. Right, I've got to work out how to do this. Tell you what, it's a good job I haven't got a bulkhead. There we go. So there's obviously just people wanting to about and just be funny, I guess, but how dangerous is that, locking someone in their van? Let me check the back door. Well, there's nothing on this one because they wouldn't have been able to tie it to anything, would they? There's no way they could have done that door anyway.
It's still uncertain why anyone would want to trap a stranger in their van at 3 in the morning. After Sean returned home and reviewed the footage, he noticed something he had previously overlooked. If you look closely at the fuel cap on his van, you can clearly see fingerprints all over it, suggesting that someone might have been attempting to steal diesel from the van. They also placed zip ties to lock the door, in case Sean became aware of the situation and tried to escape to confront them. To make matters even more disturbing, one particular comment left on his video stated that the individuals who locked him in attempted to open his fuel tank, potentially intending to burn it. However, it's very unlikely that anyone would do something this sinister. Since Sean never fully uncovered their true motives, this mystery may remain unresolved.
Go away! No! No! Okay. This is when I die.
This right here is a YouTuber named Kyle Burgess, who in October of 2022 uploaded a video titled Cougar Encounter in Utah on his channel Cougar Kyle. In the video, Kyle was jogging on a trail early in the morning in Provo when he believed he saw a baby bobcat in front of him. He quickly grabbed his phone to capture it on video, but soon realized it was actually a baby cougar, and alarmingly, the mother cougar showed up shortly after he started filming. This is when things took a turn for the worse for Kyle.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh! No! Get the fuck away! Get the fuck away! Holy shit! Go! 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 No! No! Go away! Go away! Please go away! Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh! You're a good little kitty cat. Oh! Holy! What's up, dude? Oh! Holy shit! Nice and slow. Come on! Ah! Go get your babies. I'm not coming back down, I promise.
As soon as Kyle spots the approaching cougar, he slowly backs away and tries his best to scare the animal off with loud noises. However, the cougar remains completely unfazed and continues to track him. At one point in the video, the cougar lunges at him when Kyle briefly turns his head to avoid tripping while backing up. This momentary distraction prompts the cougar to attack and close in, coming within just a few feet of him.
You're a scary kitty cat. Holy shit. No, go away! Go away! No. No. F you, dude. Okay. This is when I die. No. Get the away. Stupid kitty cat. Holy, come on, dude. I don't feel like dying today. Ah. Go eat your babies. Go away. No, you face, dude. Trying to attack me, your eyes are looking away from you. Dude, this is scary. My heart is racing. Go get your babies, go away. Oh, damn. I just wanted to go on a run. You're not getting me, dude. I'm ready to go down. Yeah, get the away from me. Face. Oh, damn it.
Fortunately for Kyle, the cougar eventually ran off after he threw a rock at it. This terrifying encounter lasted for a full 6 minutes. Encounters of this nature can be quite dangerous and may result in worse situations if a person attempts to run out of fear or does not appear intimidating, as this could trigger the animal's instinct to chase and attack. Nonetheless, Kyle remained notably composed throughout the 6 minutes and successfully scared the cougar away without being harmed or attacked.
I think someone's outside the van. 2:30. Someone just tried the door.
This right here is a YouTuber named Brendan, who in February of 2024 uploaded a video titled Scary Attack While Van Camping on his channel Brendan Explores. His channel is dedicated to outdoor exploration, and he frequently uploads footage of his stealth camping experiences while traveling across the UK in his camper van. In this particular video, Brendan chose to go stealth camping near a residential area located at Jaywick Sands Beach. Brendan begins the video by parking his van in a nearby parking area and exploring the local surroundings. However, he finds the area too strange and noisy for his liking, as he hears many bikes and cars racing around him. Therefore, he decides to drive about 30 minutes to a nearby forest. After locating a good spot to park his van, he felt satisfied with the quiet and peaceful surroundings, and it seemed like he was alone in the woods. As the night began to set in, Brendan enjoyed his dinner and decided to go to bed around 10 p.m. However, at approximately 2:30 a.m., he was suddenly awakened by the sound of footsteps outside his van. It was at this moment that Brendan encountered something truly disturbing.
Nice and quiet here. Not even a sound of a distant car. Just how I like it. It's absolutely dead quiet. I'll see you in the morning. I think someone's outside the van. 2:30. Someone just tried the door. Hey! Right, whoever the that was has now gone.
After hearing someone trying to unlock his side door, and then moments later witnessing the glass of his passenger side window shatter into pieces, Brendan quickly shouted at the individuals and stepped out of his van. Unfortunately, the person ran off before Brendan could confront or identify anyone. After this bizarre encounter, Brendan, without thinking twice, drove 3 hours back to his house. The next morning, Brendan gave a detailed update to his viewers and mentioned that the individual who attempted to break into his car likely saw his fridge sitting on the passenger seat. When they failed to unlock the doors, they broke the glass window in an effort to steal the fridge, or even the van itself. However, when they heard Brendan shout and realized someone was inside the van, they quickly fled back to their own cars. Despite his van being damaged, Brendan was fortunately unharmed during the break-in and managed to safely make it back home. He later mentioned that out of the hundreds of camping trips he has taken, this was the most scared he has ever been. However, he also stated that he wouldn't let this disturbing encounter stop him from camping in the future.
This guy is really starting to freak me out. It's been like a half an hour and he just keeps on moving his vehicle, so he's just staring me down and I'm afraid to go up the front there, but...
This right here is a YouTuber named William, who in October of 2023 uploaded a video titled "Most Scared I've Ever Been While Stealth Camping" on his channel Truesdale TV. His channel primarily focuses on outdoor exploration, and he frequently uploads footage of his stealth camping experiences in various locations across the UK. In this video, William takes things to a whole new level by stealth camping alone in a haunted forest known as Ballybully Forest. For those unfamiliar with this location, the Ballybully Forest is regarded as one of the most haunted forests in both Northern Ireland and the UK. According to the legend, Ballybully was a significant site for high-ranking priests during ancient Celtic cultures, with stone formations and trenches scattered throughout the forest. Many nearby locals steer clear of the area, and those who venture in are cautious to remain on the path because of its disturbing history of ghost sightings and mysterious disappearances. From the 15th to 17th centuries, over 30 people vanished in the forest, and even now, numerous individuals have reported seeing shadowy figures and hearing strange noises at night. In the video, William begins his exploration by venturing deep into the woods in search of a suitable camping spot. He immediately admits to his viewers that he feels a bit freaked out about spending the night in the forest. Despite this, he continues to explore and eventually finds a good spot to set up his campsite. As the night begins to set in, he prepares his dinner and decides to call it a night. However, while he was trying to go to sleep, he suddenly hears footsteps approaching his tent, and this is when things start to take a very bizarre turn for William.
Cheers, folks. Hear that? Somebody there? Somebody there?
After hearing footsteps next to his tent, William called out to whoever or whatever was outside, but he unfortunately didn't get any response. The footsteps eventually stopped, and William, in a state of panic, stepped outside to investigate the source of the mysterious footsteps, but disturbingly, he found no one outside. After this strange encounter, he returned back to his tent, and as he was trying to make sense of what had just happened, something forcefully struck the side of his tent.
The f***? Did you hear that? Did you f***? The f***? It's gonna
Off, who's out there?
Oh, I'm paranoid. Something like that. Or like, was that me? I don't know. Wait, we have to investigate this shit. I can't sleep any with this shit. I'm gonna get myself worked out.
After hearing something strike his tent, William, afraid for his life, called out to see who was there. When no one responded, he stepped outside his tent, but yet again found nothing outside. Having heard footsteps earlier, and now experiencing something striking his tent, William was consumed by fear and paranoia. This ultimately led him to set up a camera outside his tent to monitor his surroundings. Unfortunately for William, the camera didn't record anything unusual, making it even more disturbing for William to make sense of what he was witnessing. Despite feeling anxious, William eventually went to sleep and left the forest early in the morning, and as of the time this video was uploaded, he has not returned back to the haunted Ballybully Forest.